If you're stuck at 10, 15, 20 push-ups, this is the last video you'll ever need. I will show you how I and other people have broken through this push-up plateau and how you can do the same thing. Let's get into it. Alright, if you want to break through this push-up plateau, you need to focus on two things. You need to focus on building up your strength and building up your endurance. And both of them are equally as important to increasing your reps on push-ups. And I will be showing you how to improve both of them and increase your push-up record. But before we get into this video, I want you to scroll down and drop down a comment of your max push-ups, which you can do right now. And then in a month's time, go ahead and edit your comment of your new push-up record. Because by watching this video, you will increase your push-ups in the next month. And you will be happy with your progress, and we will all be celebrating your progress by improving your record on push-ups. So go down into the comment section and drop down your max push-ups, and then in a month's time, go ahead and edit that comment and go ahead and write your new push-up record. The single best way to do more push-ups is just to be doing push-ups more often, doing push-ups more frequently, at least 2 times per week. If you're training every single body part 2 times per week, then that means you will be probably doing push-ups 2 times per week. But doing 2 times per week of push-ups is only the bare minimum. If you want to go ahead and improve your push-ups and to do more push-ups, then it's good if you do push-ups even more often. So a way to go ahead and improve your push-ups is by every single workout, doesn't matter if you're training back, you're training arms, you're training legs, to after your workout, go ahead and hit some push-ups. Literally, once you finish your workout, go ahead and do 1-2 sets of push-ups. They don't even have to be necessarily to failure, but just by doing push-ups more and more often, you are training your body and you're training your mind as well. And even your nervous system is going to get used to you doing more push-ups. How can you expect to do more push-ups if you're not doing more push-ups? There's people out there who want to do more push-ups, but they're not even doing push-ups. They're doing exercises like the bench press, or they're doing isolation exercises for the chest. All of those things are great, but if you want to improve your push-ups, you have to be doing more push-ups. This is why some bodybuilders and some powerlifters who bench a ton of weight, they are strong in the gym, but if they're not doing push-ups, they're not training their push-ups, they won't be able to do that many push-ups.
This is for all the haters who say I can't do a push-up.
If you're benching 500 pounds, that doesn't mean that you will be able to do 50 push-ups. That doesn't even mean that you'll be able to do 20 push-ups. Because by doing push-ups, it's not only just a chest exercise, but it is a upper body exercise which works different muscles, not only just the chest. It works the chest, shoulders, triceps, the core, and even the lower back. Because push-ups are a body weight compound exercise which works multiple muscle groups at the same time. And by doing push-ups, it's also a sign of your strength and endurance. So start doing push-ups more frequently, even throughout the day. It doesn't necessarily have to be till failure, because if you are training to failure, then yeah, you will go ahead and overtrain. But if you're doing push-ups throughout the week, and of course you should be doing them till failure in your workouts, but just by doing push-ups more frequently, not necessarily just to failure, is going to help you do more push-ups. Now, a good tip when doing the push-ups itself is to simply breathe, because I see so many people when they're doing push-ups, they focus on, okay, I want to do 20 reps, and they do 20 reps as fast as they can. They neglect their breathing, and if you properly breathe, you would be able to do more push-ups, because the way you should be breathing when exercising and also when doing push-ups is when you're lowering down, go ahead and inhale, and then when you're pushing up, exhale. It is as simple as that. Most people, they even just neglect breathing, and you could do more reps if you just simply breathed. And by breathing, you will do more reps and you will be stronger, not just at push ups, but at every single workout, exercise, any sort of exercising which you are doing. You should be breathing. All right, let's say that you can do over 20 reps of push ups, which is great. But if you want to get stronger and even build muscle and just to be able to do more push ups, then you need to make it harder and you need to do progressive overload. Every single workout, doing more reps, doing more weight, adding in more resistance. And by doing push ups, in order to increase the resistance of it and to build strength, build muscle, you need to make it harder. Now, in order to make the push up a more harder exercise, you can either do harder variations or you can add in weight to the push up. Both of them will add resistance. By adding in weight, just go ahead and get a weighted vest, or if you don't want to spend money for a weighted vest, just put on a backpack, put some items in it, and add in some weight and do your push ups the normal way. But if you're going ahead and doing harder variations of the push up, then you will have to do different exercises, such as the archer push up, the decline push up, the pike push up. All of these exercises will progressively overload your chest and the other muscles required in order to have a strong push up. All right, so you understand that by doing more push ups and by doing harder variations of push ups, you will go ahead and increase your push up record. But that doesn't mean that you should be neglecting other workouts because by training other muscle groups, you are also increasing your push up reps. But how could that be? Because by training the triceps, by training the shoulders, and even by training the core, the abs, you will do more push ups because these muscles also are fundamental in order to go ahead and be able to do more push ups. So don't just neglect doing other workouts. Don't neglect by training other muscle groups. And if anything, it will be a rest for your body and it will be a rest for your chest and your shoulders and your triceps when you are training other muscle groups. And also, do not be overtraining. Overtraining by doing way too many exercises and way too many workouts, and give yourself at least 1 to 2 rest days per week, and you should be good and you should be well recovered after that. If you want an aesthetic body and you want to get fit and strong at home, then I have a home workout blueprint, link in the description, consisting of 2 workouts which you can do completely at home. One aimed for beginners and one aimed for intermediates. And by following these workouts, you will get stronger and you will have an attractive aesthetic body and get fit only by training at home, which doesn't require any sort of gym, any sort of weights whatsoever. Anybody can go ahead and cop the ebook and follow along and become fit and healthy and strong at home with no weights or equipment whatsoever needed. Go ahead and check out the link in the description and cop your home workout blueprint today. All right, to end off this video, I will give you a little fun workout which you can try in order to increase your record on push-ups and be able to do more push-ups and get stronger at them. So let's say that you're at the end of your workout, you do your max reps of push-ups. After you do that, go ahead and do negative push-ups. Basically, doing the eccentric part of the push-up, the lowering down of the push-up, when you're not even pressing up, you're just doing the first half of the movement and just focus on doing that. After you finish your max rep of push-ups, go ahead and do negatives. Just go down on the ground and then get back on your knees and keep on doing negatives. And if you want to even burn your chest even more, after you finish negatives and you can't do any more negatives, go ahead and do knee push-ups. Get on your knees and do the normal push-up up until you can't do it anymore and you have went to failure 3 times. by doing push-ups, by doing negatives of the push-up, and by doing knee push-ups. And by doing this, it will really give a burn and a workout for your chest and for your shoulders and for your triceps, and you're gonna go ahead and feel it. That's it with the video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe and go down into the description and cop the home workout program, the ebook which I have made, which will get you fit, healthy, and aesthetic and strong at home with no equipment whatsoever, no gym, no weights, and you will be proud of your results. Check out the ebook in the description and see you next time.